rivalry. They know us, we know them. We may not like each other, but there's always respect. We both want the same thing, but only one of us is going to come away a winner.
Rivalries bring out the best in both sides. It's the story as old as sports itself.
Yankees, Red Sox, Lakers, Celtics, Duke, UNC, Shirts versus Kings.
There's something about that jersey, those fans, and even those colors that just makes the matchup more meaningful.
Every time you step on the floor, you want to win. We're competitors.
But these are the games. These are the ones you just hate to lose. These are the games you circle on your calendar and say, not tonight.
Not to them. These are the kind of games we live for.
Two teams that went to a 7th game in the Eastern Conference Finals a year ago. A 7th game that sent the Pacers home and the Heat on to their 3rd straight NBA Finals and their 2nd straight championship.
However you want to slice it up going into the 4th quarter, you know it's going to be competitive. It's going to be a grind. There's going to be some ups and downs against this team. They just played better going down the stretch.
The Heat wanted to win it to make a statement, but the Pacers prevail with 3 strong quarters in a row.
We know they're a good team. We're a good team as well. We know what their goals are. They know what our goals are. Right now, we're in the process of trying to get better, of course, building towards being a complete team by the spring. So, we don't want to pay too much attention to this game, and I was saying before, win, lose, or draw. We're going to move on and try to get better after the day.
We beat a team that's going to challenge for the first seed. And it's good to go, win a game and be one up in a head-to-head matchup, against somebody that's going to challenge us for the first seed.
They're a very good team, and they're off to a great start, and we're not the team that we want to be in April right now, and that's okay. That's exactly what we want. We want to continue to get better every month.
We do look forward to those games because we learn a lot about ourselves and we learn things that we can work on and get better at. So, we'll take what, we didn't do well tonight and we'll take it back home. And hopefully by the time we see this team again, we've used what we learned in this game and we'll play a better ball game.
It is time for Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports. As we all know by now, payback is the only way back, but the Heat don't talk that way. Just another game on another Wednesday night. Yeah, right. The Pacers are in town, fresh off a home loss to the Pistons. The Heat know all about that dynamic. Nearly time to do that Eastern Conference dance on the Heat's house hardwood.
It is a big game NBA Wednesday night in Miami. The 2 best teams in the East, the 2 best players in the East, and 2 teams that want the same prize, and they're in the same place tonight. We welcome you inside the sold-out American Airlines Arena for the second of 4 regular season games between the Heat and the 20-4 Indiana Pacers, who won by 6 8 nights ago in Indy. Tonight the Heat get home court, but will LeBron James play? Heat basketball on Sunsports, proudly presented by AT&T U-Verse. We say good evening, South Florida. Thank you for joining us.
We're going to come in and try to win a game, play the way that we play. And that's the only thing that we want is to get a win.
We want to play better than we did. I mean, we had more than an opportunity to win that game on the road against a quality opponent, and we weren't able to put it together in the second half.
We want to come in, we want to have a lot of energy, we want to get some payback for last week and, try to get out of here with a win.
We want to win no matter what. We don't want to drop 2 in a row. That's been our goal the whole season. But we're going to go up against a very determined Heat team, and it's going to be a battle tonight.
We're not going to change much regardless of who's on the floor. We just got to play our style of basketball. continue to try to make play after play.
Well, protecting home court is always a factor for us, and going against a very, very good team, the best team in the East, the best team in the league as far as record right now, and that's always it adds a little bit to it.
It's a basketball game versus two good teams. There's a lot of that goes on in the NBA, so it's not a big deal. It's not our championship, I'll tell you that.
Continually flirting with a triple-double. He is leading by example, and he was able to take the ball to the basket. Nothing soft by LeBron. He was running the lane hard despite having the ankle injury, got out early and was explosive, got on top of the rim, so the help defense really wouldn't affect him. Then he got comfortable, started making some jump shots. Wade was awesome in terms of his attack mode as well. He was mixing it up, but he was attacking in the post. He was getting in the paint, and when he wasn't scoring, he was finding his teammates. Both these guys just did a great job scoring the basketball. Wade finished again with 32 points at 25 shots. LeBron with 24. Interesting stat on LeBron. He was plus 18 as a team while he was on the floor. They were minus 16 when he wasn't on the floor.
Did you just mean just West Palm Beach? What about all the
Palm Beach?
I'm not sure. Anyway, Wade! Yeah! And then LeBron, the rip. 11 Miami Heat steals, by the way. Ankle, okay.
Yeah.
Assessment, okay. My guy. That's all I have to say about it. LeBron with a jam sandwich right there. 14-11 Miami at that point, and West and Hibbert working together. 8 of 15 went in for Mr. West. Now, what do we have here? Stevenson, ooh, I see what he did there. A little runner. 6-0 run for the Pacers right there. And then Mahimi, rejection. Only block of the game. Got it in the highlight. How about that? I see why. That was an apex. Pretty. And then I need a left hand. Crowder, you look. There you do.
Mix it up. D-Wade using the old left hand to prevent the shot from being blocked. Continue to attack the rim throughout the game.
Again, in my highlight. Look back will get you there. He had 5 points in the contest. And here we go. Let's go. Is my man Rasul Butler in this one? Oh, yeah. Nice. Look like Bill Bellamy now. Look at him. Good stuff. Part of an 8-2 run there. Stevenson and Chalmers. Hello. How are you? Happy holiday. All right. Enough of that. Basketball players are not fighters. Stop it. There's a fighter right there. LeBron was nice.
He was good. A high pick and roll, being able to create space. Step back, sets up the hard drive later on right here.
8 of 14 in the contest, and now we have the Cleveland Clinic team relay right there. That is not nice. That's not nasty. We call that nice team.
I would agree.
Michelle A.
Look at that. Paul George stepping up to help out. Leaves Wade open on the backdoor cut. Rio saw it the whole way. 1 of 5 assists for Rio.
That is a slow motion experience. And then George. This is going to be a tough one here. I mean, Wayne's doing all he can right there. Just look at, just spin around, fall away.
Using his length at 6'8" to shoot over top of Wade.
8 of 16. Just a little pull up right there. Let's go to the third quarter. Halftime was Indiana time. LeBron, 24 points, mid-range, solid. And then Wade, part of a 6-0 run. Is that officially run 6-0?
I think so, particularly to start the quarter. It really set the tone. I thought the momentum shifted in that second half with those guys starting off so strong in the quarter.
More analysis, Crowder. We got George here, and there are times where I think he's gone over the top, and he's in that group, and there are other times where like, maybe there's a little more time.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, he's showing you his mid-range game there early, now stepping out beyond the arc. Can't block those shots, Jackson. The putbacks really hurt Miami. The second chance points, huge differential there, 15-2. The Pacers finish up on that category.
Wayne time. This was a pretty night. His best offensive night of the year.
It was. Season-high points and a field goal attempts. He looked like the Wade of old. He was shouldering a lot of the offensive burden. He did well.
Look at that. That's just sneaking inside West for the layup, and then LeBron. No, that's Richard. This highlight sneaking in my highlight. I like having, there we go. There's LeBron blowing by and getting in there.
He had Skol on him. He recognized he could beat him with the speed. Right hand hesitation gets him open. Skola cannot match that speed of LeBron.
Part of an 11-2 run. And now, more Pacer activity. George, I don't know how he got that one in there, but off the rebound and one basketball. A 5-point game. Now, Joy, deep, pushing the Heat back. 86-80. Stevens trying to create more room. We've got an 8-point game. It's the fourth quarter. And now things start swinging in the other direction. Nice pass from LeBron. Hang on, quick. Foul on the guy on the bottom. Breakaway action. Wayne hit 15 and 25. Kermit in the boot right there. 92-89 Indy. And then, oh my gosh. That man had been on a walk in the desert.
He was about 0 for 14, I believe, from beyond the arc.
All my sons moved the game. Ray! He's the greatest of all time. I don't care how many times he misses. That's still 3 listeners.
He's always thinking about the next one right there. Look at that. His first made 3 of the game. Couldn't have come at a better time.
You know who I saw right after that moment? The bus driver. The Pacers bus driver. That's who I saw. There's the insurance game summary right there. Paul George put in exactly. Look, I don't want to take anything away from this game. I'm talking about that.
We're down by 7 with 3:20 left. They held the Pacers to 2 free throws in the last 3:20. Dwayne Wade at his best game of the season. 32 points on 15 for 25 shooting. He's with Jax in the Sunsports Winner's Circle.
Eric, thank you very much. Dwayne just said it best. That was fun. Yeah. Let's talk about, first of all, the defense. The Pacers are the #1 defensive team, one of the top records.
Yeah.
But defense has always been you all's identity. What did you want to do on that last play? That was so disruptive, and they couldn't get what they really wanted.
We just talked over here with Coach about LeBron keeping the body on Paul. You know, making sure that if he get it, he got to take a tough one. Don't take a body off at all. So that's what he's able to do, and Paul rushed it a little bit, and, you know, we got the win.
In the human condition, trust is probably one of the hardest things to maintain in personal relationships, let alone in basketball relationships. But you have shooters on this team that regardless of what's happening, they're going to shoot the next one.
Yeah.
How big were Bosh and Ray's shots?
Well, you know, Chris was, he said coming to the half that, man, I'm going to shoot those. I said, Chris, well, shoot them. You know, be more aggressive. And he missed a couple early, got down on himself, but he ain't going to never stop shooting. And, you know, Ray Allen's never going to stop shooting either. And we got guys who trust him and believe in him. Hell of a pass by LeBron and big shots.
You are on a bit of a roll yourself. You like threes. This is your 3rd game in a row in which you continue to show that you're feeling good. Do you feel as good as you look as you have your best offensive game of the season tonight?
This is the best I felt all season, and I just want to build on this. So I got an opportunity to come out and be aggressive. I knew that LeBron was dealing with his ankle a little bit, and I wanted to come out and be aggressive, kind of establish that early, and it just kept going the whole game.
And finally, was this a big game?
This was a big game for us to win at home from the standpoint of we need to take care home. That's a very good team over there. And we need to get this win after they beat us a couple days ago, and we move on to the next one.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
We'll see you on Friday for the next one.
Yes, sir.
Dwayne Wade, victorious. There they are. 2-year start. 97-94. Our next telecast comes away Friday night with the Heat take on the Sacramento Kings. That's the first time I was able to fight back. Hilarious, by the way. Heat Live, delivered by Papa John, starts tonight off at 7 o'clock. This has been a presentation of Sun Sports, your exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. For Eric Reed, the coach Tony Fiorentino, as well as Will Manson, and this beautiful man to my right, John Crotty. I'm merely Jason Jackson. Good night, South Florida and the world. Final take time.
Take me if they found me. Proud, sticking that they moving.